Hello learners, welcome to this module. Today we shall explore the topic use of ICT in inclusive education. In this session, our objectives are to define inclusive education and explain its significance, to identify the role of ICT in enhancing educational inclusivity, to assess the impact of assistive technology in inclusive education, to categorize various assistive tools used in education, to evaluate the challenges and prospects of integrating ICT in India for inclusivity, to propose solutions for overcoming barriers to achieve a more inclusive education system. In our last module, you learned about online learning. Here, we shall build on that foundation to focus on information and communication technology, which is in short known as ICT, and its vital role in making education inclusive. We will explore how different types of ICT tools, devices, and online learning platforms are transforming education to ensure equal access and opportunities for all learners, including those learners who have some special needs. Let us start by understanding what inclusive education is and why it is so important. Inclusive education is about creating a learning space where all students can join in and benefit from every part of their education, no matter their abilities or backgrounds. Inclusive education welcomes students with special needs, gifted learners, those from vulnerable or marginalized groups, students facing discrimination, and anyone who might be left out of education otherwise. This approach ensures everyone has a chance to learn and grow together. Regarding the significance of inclusive education, number one, its values lies in the ability to cultivate a society that deeply values diversity and inclusivity. Next, it focuses on removing barriers to learning and participation, making sure that every student has the support they need to thrive. This method benefits not just students with special needs, but also enriches the educational experience for all students by fostering a culture which is based on respect, understanding, and teamwork. Understanding the importance of inclusive education helps us to look into the tools that make this vision real. One of the most powerful of these tools is information and communication technology, or ICT. ICT acts as a bridge, turning the goal of inclusivity into real and accessible experiences for every student. ICT changes education by making it more accessible, flexible, and personal. This means that every student can be part of their learning process, no matter their challenges. Globally, including India, ICT tools are removing traditional barriers and making education more and more inclusive. Now, let us have a look at how ICT is making a significant impact on inclusive education worldwide. Firstly, it enhances accessibility. ICT makes educational content accessible in formats tailored for students with disabilities, for example, audiobooks for the visually impaired learners. Increases flexibility. ICT offers learners the ability to study at their own pace and on their own schedule. This is vital for those learners who are unable to attend traditional classes due to their personal or other medical reasons. It facilitates personalized learning. ICT adapts both the pace and content of learning to match the unique style and speeds of individual students, making sure that no one is left out. Next, it expands learning resources. Students gain access to a wide range of digital resources, going beyond what traditional textbooks offer, and thereby enriches the learning experiences of the learners. Supports skill development. ICT prepares students with the essential skills which are needed in the digital age, including the ability to navigate online resources and utilize digital tools. ICT fosters global connectivity. Through ICT, students can connect with peers and experts around the world. This helps in expanding their perspectives and thereby enhances their understanding. Offers flexible assessment. Digital assessment tools accommodate diverse learning and expression styles. This makes evaluation more inclusive. Next, it promotes engagement. Learning becomes more engaging and interesting through interactive and gamified elements. It improves teachers' training. Educators get access to online professional development resources. This improves their inclusive teaching strategies. It addresses the digital divide. ICT aims to provide all students with access to digital devices and the internet. This promotes equity in education. In essence, the role of ICT in inclusive education is to ensure that all students have equal access to quality education. It creates a setting where diversity is not just accepted but also celebrated, and every student can succeed. Through technology, educators can address the varied needs of their students, making learning more accessible, engaging, and effective for everyone. Next, we dive into our next focus area, which is assistive technology within inclusive education. Assistive technology includes a wide range of tools, devices, software, and systems tailored to meet the specific needs of students with special needs. Its main goal is to boost these students' abilities, thereby enhancing their independence, active participation, and success in the educational sphere. Assistive technology ranges from simple, everyday tools to sophisticated technologies. For example, pencil grips, a simple solution, can greatly improve writing comfort and control for some students. On the advanced side, we find specialized computer software that converts text to speech, making written materials accessible to students with visual impairments. Let us now focus on the crucial role that assistive technology plays in creating an inclusive educational environment. Assistive technology is not just about providing tools. It's about leveling the playing field to ensure that each and every student get the opportunity to achieve success. So, here we discuss some key points that underscore the significance of assistive technology in inclusive education. Firstly, it is crucial for achieving educational equality. Assistive technology helps students with special needs to access the same educational opportunities as their peers. Tools like braille keyboards, screen readers, etc. enable students with visual impairment to access information, promoting true educational equality. Universal access to educational resources. Assistive technology enables access to educational materials in customized formats, from audiobooks for those with dyslexia to tactile tools for students with physical challenges, thereby ensuring inclusivity. Next, facilitating active participation. Through assistive technology, students can fully engage in interactive learning experiences, debates, and group projects. For instance, technologies such as interactive whiteboards and wheelchair-accessible tables enhance participation for students with mobility issues. Empowering students to demonstrate their abilities. Assistive technology provides alternative ways for students to express their knowledge, focusing on abilities rather than their limitations. These include speech recognition software for students who struggle with writing to specialized calculators for those students who have visual impairments. Shifting focus from disability to learning. Assistive technology addresses specific needs, allowing students to concentrate on their education rather than on their disabilities. This shift is crucial for creating an inclusive learning environment. Next, creating an inclusive educational atmosphere. The use of assistive technology fosters a learning environment that celebrates diversity and inclusion, where contribution of every student is valued and everyone feels included. Supporting student empowerment and self-advocacy. With the right tools and accommodations, assistive technology empowers students to advocate for their own needs and pursue their educational goals with confidence. Next, alignment with Universal Design for Learning, that is UDL. Assistive technology aligns with the principles of Universal Design for Learning, which aims to make educational experiences accessible and effective for all students. It ensures that the diverse learning needs of students are met. Customizable learning experiences for individual needs. Assistive technology offers adaptable learning solutions that can be customized to each student's unique needs, thereby enhancing learning experiences and outcomes. Reducing the need for separate accommodations. Integrating assistive technology into educational setting reduces the need for individual accommodations by making learning activities accessible to everyone from the outset. So in summary, we can say that assistive technology is indispensable in inclusive education. It promotes diversity, equity, and empowerment. By embracing assistive technology, we can create an environment where every student, regardless of their needs, has the opportunity to engage fully and effectively in their educational journey. Now, let us explore the diverse categories of assistive technology that play a crucial role in inclusive education. Assistive technology is broadly categorized by the type of support it offers to learners. These categories include academic and learning aids. These include technologies that support students in core academic areas. For reading, tools like text-to-speech software aid students with reading difficulties by vocalizing written text, making content more accessible. As we already previously noted, software like screen readers and braille keyboards grant visually impaired students access to educational materials, underscoring assistive technology's role in promoting equal learning opportunities. For writing and spelling, spell checkers and grammar checking software support students with dyslexia, helping them produce written material. This technology ensures students with learning disabilities can demonstrate their knowledge effectively, similar to their peers. Math. Specialized calculators and software offer step-by-step assistance with mathematical problems, catering to students who face challenges in mathematics, focusing on their abilities rather than limitations. Study and organization. Tools like mind mapping and organizational software aid students with executive function challenges in managing their study time effectively, promoting independence and active participation. Aids to daily living. These aids facilitate independence of students with physical disabilities in everyday tasks. For instance, adaptive utensils for eating and dressing aids allow students to perform daily activities independently, enhancing their autonomy and participation in school life. Assistive listening devices and environmental aids. Assistive listening devices and environmental aids significantly improve auditory access for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. Technologies such as assistive listening devices amplify sounds directly, enhancing hearing in various environments. Additionally, tools like text telephones and devices offering closed captioning provide visual representations of spoken content, ensuring that all auditory information is accessible through text. These aids are pivotal in making educational content and classroom discussions inclusive for all students. Augmentative communication. These technologies support individuals with significant communication challenges. Low-tech solutions such as picture boards facilitate basic expression for those students who are unable to speak. Conversely, high-tech options including speech-generating devices support more complex interactions by allowing users to choose symbols or type to text generate speech, enabling their ability to communicate effectively. Computer access instruction. Adaptive computers for accessibility involves both hardware and software adjustment to accommodate students with disabilities. Alternative keyboards and specialized mouse devices support those with limited mobility, while screen readers and speech recognition software assist visually impaired users and those who cannot use conventional input methods, respectively. These adaptations ensure that all students can effectively interact with digital content and computer-based learning activities. Environmental control. Environmental control encompasses high-tech solutions designed for students with significant physical limitations, enabling them to manage their surroundings. Through the use of switches or voice commands, these systems offer control over lighting, appliances, and other electronic devices, significantly enhancing the independence of these students by allowing them to adjust their environments to their needs and their preferences. Mobility aids. Mobility aids include various devices designed to assist individuals with physical disabilities in moving around different settings. This category covers a range of aids such as cans, walkers, wheelchairs, and scooters, all aimed at enhancing mobility and independence for those with movement challenges. Pre-vocational and vocational aids. Pre-vocational and vocational aids involve tools and technologies aimed at preparing students for the workforce. tailoring adaptations to meet both physical and cognitive requirements in vocational environments. These modifications ensure that all students, regardless of their abilities, have equal opportunities for vocational training and employment preparation. Recreation and leisure. Recreation and leisure technologies enhance accessibility to fun and relaxation activities, ensuring students with disabilities can enjoy games, read books, and play with toys just like their peers. These adapted leisure tools are crucial for inclusive play and social interaction. Seating and positioning. Seating and positioning focuses on providing students with adaptive seating systems and positioning aids. These solutions ensure students maintain proper alignment and comfort, crucial for enhancing accessibility to and engagement with educational activities. Visual aids. Visual aids encompasses a variety of tools and technologies designed to assist students with visual impairments. This category includes magnification devices, screen reading software, braille writers, and talking calculators, all aimed at making visual information accessible in alternative formats, thus ensuring students can access and engage with educational content effectively. Each of these categories highlights the significant role that assistive technologies play in ensuring that education is accessible and inclusive for all students, particularly those students who have special needs. Building on our exploration of assistive technology, we now turn our focus to the broader picture of information and communication technologies in education, particularly within the Indian context. The integration of ICT holds the promise of significantly enhancing inclusivity, aligning with the overreaching goal of providing equitable access to quality education for all students, including those students from marginalized and undeserved communities. Yet, the journey towards fully realizing the potential of ICT in India is marked by both promising prospects and formidable challenges. Now let us discuss the prospects of using ICTs for inclusivity. Number 1, wider access to education. ICTs can bridge geographical gaps, bringing education to remote and rural areas and reaching students who previously had limited access. Enhanced learning resources. Digital libraries and online courses provide a wealth of resources that can supplement traditional textbooks, making learning more engaging and comprehensive. Personalized learning. Through adaptive learning technologies, ICTs can cater to the individual learning paces and styles of students, accommodating diverse needs within the classroom. Improved teacher training. ICTs offer platforms for teacher professional development, enabling educators to access the latest pedagogical research and teaching methodologies, which can be particularly beneficial in under-resourced areas. Fostering inclusion for students with special needs. Assistive technologies, when integrated with ICT, can provide tailored educational support for students with disabilities, ensuring their full participation in the learning process. Now let us see the challenges of using ICTs for inclusivity. Number 1, digital divide. The gap in access to ICT infrastructure between urban and rural, as well as affluent and economically disadvantaged communities, poses a significant challenge to the inclusive deployment of ICTs. Lack of digital literacy. Limited digital literacy among students, teachers, and communities can hinder the effective use of ICT for educational purposes. Infrastructure and connectivity issues. Inconsistent electricity supply and internet connectivity in many parts of India impede the consistent use of digital technologies in education. Content and language barriers. So there is a need for high quality educational content in multiple Indian languages to serve the diverse linguistic landscape of the country. Training and support for teachers. Adequate training and ongoing support for teachers in integrating ICT into their teaching practices are crucial, but often it is lacking. Maintenance and sustainability. Ensuring the long-term maintenance of ICT equipment and the sustainability of technology initiatives requires continuous funding and administrative support. In essence, integrating ICT into India's education system faces many challenges but also holds great promise. Strategic investment infrastructure, targeted efforts to bridge the digital divide, comprehensive training for educators, and the development of inclusive, locally relevant content are critical steps towards harnessing the power of ICT for the benefit of all students. As we navigate these challenges and prospects, the goal of a truly inclusive educational landscape in India becomes increasingly attainable. So, dear friends, today we have seen the transformative power of ICT in making education inclusive for all. It customizes learning to fit every student's needs, breaks down barriers, and ensures equal opportunities for all. By adopting various ICT tools and effective strategies, educators can create a learning space where each student can find success. True inclusivity is not just about meeting the basics, it is about appreciating our differences and ensuring everyone feels supported and valued. As we continue on our educational paths, whether as a student, as educators, or advocates, let's champion a learning environment that is inclusive and accessible. Together, we can work towards a society that is truly inclusive, where every person can thrive. So we have now reached the end of today's session. Thank you for joining us to explore the use of ICT in inclusive education. We hope you found this discussion insightful and inspiring. Looking ahead, our next module will delve into the challenges of distance and digital education. We look forward to having you join us again. Until then, take care and stay safe.